Hi, Shahi. Hey, guys. Hey, Zay. How you doing? I thought I'd jump on live just to probably do it for like an hour or so. But obviously, I'm here to give you guys some support. I want to do it now instead of doing it later. So thank you guys for joining in. Can you guys, all right, guys, I'm still kind of new to this, yeah? So just bear with me. Can you guys drop comments? Like, hold on. Like drop your links. Let me see here because the comment box is looking a little different. Flays, hello. Let me give you a moderator. Yes, one love self care. You okay? Hope you're doing good. Thank you, Sahi. Thank you for saying I look good. You look good too, my friend. Okay, guys. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start sharing our links, and we're gonna start supporting each other. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this for like an hour and at least an hour, maybe 2 hours. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So nice to see you too, Kellogg. Let me give you a moderator. Okay, cool. So now you're all moderators. You should all be able to share your links. Zay, let me pin you first. Pin message. Okay, all right. Now the comments section is looking more like what I'm used to. All right. Okay, guys. Thanks for the blue. Of course. No worries. Flays, if you have a new video, share it in the comment section and I'll pin it up in a moment. Troy, hello Troy. Also, guys, do me a favor and share the live out with other people as well. Let's try to get some more people in here. I've had live shows that I've had like literally nearly 200 people in there, but that was when I scheduled it, when I told people that I was going to come. Now it's a completely random live show. I just want to see how many people turn out and if we can, get some traction with this. 15 people in the live so far. Keep sharing it, guys. You amazing bodybuilder. Thank you so much, Sahi. Do you know what it is? Like I'm not necessarily a bodybuilder. Obviously, I lift weights and fitness and all that, but I like to train in so many different areas. Like it's not just obviously, yeah, bodybuilding is part of it, but flexibility, gymnastics, taekwondo, calisthenics, weapons training, as you can see in my content. So yeah. Tegan, love your British accent. Well, thank you so much, Tegan. Let me give you a moderator so you can share your link and everything else. Yeah, I can't help it. That this is just the way I sound, guys. I was born in London, born in the UK, raised in the UK, so I can't really hide my accent, I'm afraid. But yeah, Fauzia, yes, you're another really good friend of mine. I'm gonna add you as a moderator as well, guys. Connect with each other, yeah. Share your link. Let's remove this comment here. Okay, cool. Admire the discipline you have. Thank you so much, Zay. Really appreciate it. It's just desire. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, I've always been a sort of guy that I like chasing my goals and my passion and my vision. Like I like to write it out on pieces of paper, Excel spreadsheets, and I tell myself it every single day. And every single day I like to do something that kind of contributes towards that. So from there it becomes a thing where it's like reprogramming yourself. Like every day you're programming yourself with what your goal is, what your passion is, and you're moving hard towards that. Oh wow, super chat. All right, Zay, I've got to give it to Flays. Let me give it to Flays. What's this stream about? Owen. No, Owen, I'm just talking, just trying to connect with people. I'm giving this time to you guys to connect with each other. So if you got a new video or anything like that, Owen, feel free to share it. I'm gonna give you a moderator as well so that you can share your links and you can connect with other people as well. So yeah, feel free to do that. Flays, let me add you. Let me add Flays. So let's pin still getting used to this, guys. Still getting used to this. Flace, if you have a new video, please share it. Also, guys, like the live show, and share it to other people as well. So let's replace pin message with Flaze because she gave me a super chat. Do I have any tips for working out for women? Yes, I do. Now, obviously, this is not a sexist opinion. This is just the truth. Obviously, physically speaking, women have less testosterone and less physical strength than men. So one thing I always tell women, and I have female clients as well, don't compare yourself to other men and other women that are ahead of you, right? So when I say ahead of you, fitness is relative. So the weight that you can lift, let's say you can only lift a 5 kg dumbbell, and that's difficult for you to lift. For me, lifting 5 kilograms is nothing. But with where you're at with your fitness journey, challenge yourself with that. Now, if you're a woman, I just say to you, don't look at what the lifting capability of a man and think that you have to beat that in order to get good results. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of the female clients I have, they started out thinking that way. For example, they would compare themselves to their husbands or their boyfriends, and they would say things like, oh, well, my husband can do like 20 push-ups, therefore I should be able to do 20 push-ups as well. And I'm like, well, no, I get why you might think that, because obviously you're a couple, you're an item or whatever, but don't compare yourself like that. Stay in your own lane, and this goes for all genders. Stay in your own lane, do what's challenging for you. And in addition to that, I would also say, if you are well, Tegan, also give me more specific things. So what I've said over there was a very general thing, but like when you say working out, what are you trying to accomplish as well? Like, because for me, if you look at my content, you'll see that there's weightlifting, there's flexibility, there's calisthenics. When it comes to things like flexibility, women tend to be a lot better at that than men, just as a general rule. Women are naturally a little bit more flexible than men, so it's going to be a lot easier for me to teach them things when it comes to flexibility rather than men. So it depends what you're talking about as well, like what subsect of fitness you're referring to. Owen, so whenever I come to the UK, I start losing weight, but when I'm in India, I'm in the best shape of my life. What should I eat in the UK? Do you have any suggestions for good breakfast and good food? Yes. Okay. So when it comes to diet, the first thing that you want to know is what your BMR is. BMR is basal metabolic rate. So BMR is basically the number of calories that you need every single day to basically live. Full English? No, no, no. You don't. I know it's tempting, but you don't want to eat a full English, guys. Avoid. Okay, full English breakfast is, it's not too bad if you have it every now and then. But hold on, let me give Ann Deep moderator so you can share that. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, full English isn't super bad if you have it every now and then. Hello, Sanjay. I hope you're doing well, guys. Share each other's guys. Connect to each other. Share each other's links. Watch each other's videos. Give a little comment and subscribe to each other's channels. Use this as a good opportunity to build yourselves up. Now, yes, Andrew, I'm doing good. Doing good. Just on here for about an hour just to give you guys some support. But yeah, as I was saying, Owen, yeah, what you want to do is you want to calculate something called your BMR, which will tell you how many calories you burn every single day to survive, right? Then from there, if you can make sure that the calories that you're burning is higher than your BMR, then you're basically going to be in a constant state of calorie deficit, meaning that no matter what you eat, you're not going to be putting on any weight. I would imagine when you're in India, are you more active in India? Are you doing more walks in India? Are you, you know, staying more fit because, you know, maybe the weather's nicer? And for you, do you go on any jogs when you're in India? Because obviously, if you're in the UK, there's a tendency to be a bit lazy when you're in the UK. And obviously, with all of the fast food options that we have over here, take London, for example, it's a lot easier to start consuming more calories than you need, which is why if you're in London, you might have a propensity to put on more weight. Whereas when you're in India, maybe you're, yes, I'm way too lazy. Yeah, but you know, not being rude, but that could be a thing. If you're more active in India and you're eating less, then you're naturally going to lose more weight. But if you're in London and you're a little bit more lazy, there's tons of public transport, you're not doing enough walks, you're not going to the gym, you're not sectioning out times to work out, and on top of that, there's like a fast food joint in every corner, then naturally, yeah, you're going to put on more weight in London. It just depends on where you're at and your own level of discipline and how you're willing to adapt to that environment in order to you know, facilitate your fitness goals. That's kind of how that works. So glad to know it, my brother. Sanjay, I hope you're doing well. Let's see who's this. I'm very lazy. I gain weight every day. I'm not putting on weight. I'm losing weight. Wait, Owen, clarify it for me. You're losing weight when you're in London, or you're losing weight when you're in India? Sanjay. Okay, Sanjay, for you, all you got to do is start. Obviously, I know that you do a lot of live shows and you're in the live, you're supporting loads of people, which is great. But maybe you need to track your calorie intake a little bit more. You're losing. Oh wait, Owen, you're losing weight when you're in London. Okay. Well, ultimately, it comes back down to what I was saying. Just track down your calorie intake and track down your activity. So if you're in London, are you going on more walks? Do you go to the gym more? Are you eating less? Maybe the food that you're eating is it high in protein as well? Because obviously, if you're eating high protein meals, then you are naturally going to burn a little bit more calories because it takes more calories to break down protein than any other macronutrients. So it depends. Yes, you're right, my brother. How to manage time for exercise? Well, Sanjay, I would say honestly, if you're going to because obviously if you're live shows, you go live what every day? You do live shows like every day, and you do live shows for like 4 hours, which is really good because obviously I benefit off that a lot. But maybe you want to find some time to like even if it's a 30-minute walk every single day, or do you live close to a gym by any chance, Sanjay? If you live close to a gym and you can just do a little 30-minute jog in the on a treadmill or anything like that, then that would be pretty good. Talking text +1. Yep, awesome. I'll give you moderator as well. Cool. Okay. So let's give Sanjay. We'll pin Sanjay. I've given Flays quite a lot of time up there. Also, guys, like the live show and share it out to other people as well. This is the third time I've gone live. So still getting used to it. I'm still looking into getting a setup. So I'm gonna get a setup made and everything else. I've got a desk in my place, but it's not really set up for like proper live shows where I've got like a speaker and a mic or anything like that. But I'll look into that. Again, this is still early days for me when it comes to the live shows, so we'll build up into that. Thanks, my brother. Yes, I'm thinking to start exercise at home. Yeah, do a little home exercise. Sanjay, there's tons of good videos on YouTube where they're like 10-minute cardio exercises that you can do. You don't need any equipment. You don't need to go to a gym. If you don't want to go to a gym, that's fine. But if you can go to a gym, so sometimes people benefit more just being in that environment where there's just tons of other people there and they're training. But if that's not you and you know that you can do better at home, then literally just crack open your laptop or just get your phone out, go on a 10-minute cardio workout. Type in 10-minute cardio workout, no equipment. Eventually, I'm going to start putting long videos like that because they're very popular and people can work out along with those videos. Yeah, just get a 10-minute workout video, cardio, and then just do that. And if you get into the habit of doing that, then I would say every single day, if you're very busy, Sanjay, 10 to 15 minutes of cardio workout. You can do that in your front living room, do that any space at home. And then before you sleep, 10 to 15-minute core workout for your abs, So do core and cardio every single day, but it doesn't have to be super strenuous. If you do that, along with just managing what you eat and drink, Sanjay, I would imagine your water intake probably is water the main drink that you drink, or if you're being honest, you don't really drink that much water, or if you do drink a lot of water, do you have that with a lot of other things that you shouldn't be having? Because if you are honest with yourself, then you'll be able to kind of pinpoint what things you should be taking and what things you should kind of cut down on. Bro, I do daily 1 hour exercise before I get very tired. Can you suggest me how I can get energy for the day? Okay, energy for the day. Can I ask what do you do for work, Sanjay? Like, are you in the office for long periods of hours? Because if you're in the office for long periods of hours and you're working at a job that you don't like, that drains a lot of your energy. Now, I know people will do it for survival. Obviously, I work in finance, but for me, I've managed to cleverly switch things around. So I'm not in the office as much as I need to be, and there are days where I can work from home, like what I'm basically doing today. Yes, you work in. Oh, okay, so you work in front of the computer all day, Sanjay. Hold on, let me give Mudili a moderator so she can share her links. Village, good morning, my friend. Well, how you doing? Shout out to you, Village. Let's give Sanjay a little bit more time. Guys, connect to Sanjay, and then from Sanjay, join. We're gonna pin Village next, and then we're gonna pin Sahi next. Sahi's an amazing friend of mine. Maria. Hello, Maria. You're gonna get that live show. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's give Self Care Official. Let's pin her link first. Yeah, okay. And then after we've guys, go to Self Care, connect to her video, connect to her live show, connect to she does really good live shows where she connects to other people as well. Connect to her channel, subscribe, watch her video, like, and then after that we're gonna pin Sahi. So Sahi, I'm gonna give you some time as well, and then after Sahi we're gonna do Village. So I've done Sanjay, we're doing Self-Care Official now, then we're gonna do Sahi, and then we're gonna do Village. But yeah, Sanjay, as I was saying, yeah, so if you're working in the office all day or in front of a computer all day, you need to switch that up. Find a way to get more free time. Now, how I do things with my own schedule is currently I do like I work basically four different kind of fields. So, number one, I work in finance as a junior accountant. So I do a lot of accounting work, a lot of finance, a lot of spreadsheet work, etc. So, but I used to do that fully remote in 2023. So I never needed to go into the office. And because I didn't need to go into the office, I don't need to commute. I don't need to waste time and energy doing that. I can just open up my laptop when I'm ready, start working and be done, right? Power and Redemption. Hello. Let me add you in. Guys, share the live show with other people, like the live show, and share your links and connect with other people, guys. Don't wait for them to connect to you. Earlier today, I was in a live show, and someone asked me how I managed to connect with a lot of people. And one of the things that you want to do, hello, Power and Redemption. One of the things that you want to do in order to grow your channel this way is you want to be able to get to a point where you don't wait for people to connect to your channel. Don't wait for people to connect to your channel, guys. Go to them first. If you go to them first, watch a couple of their videos, subscribe, like, comment, then you've given people a big incentive to follow you back, to watch your content, to support you, so that when your time comes to, go live or support other people, they're going to be more than likely some of the people on the front lines helping you. So that's how it works. But Sanjay, just to wrap up what I was saying, so I don't need to go into the office as much. And on top of that, I have another job where I work in a gym, and I've got my own business as well where I have in-person clients and I've got online clients as well. So for me, the way my time is, it's very dispersed, like it's all over the place. And that gives me enough free time in order to rest, train, do YouTube, do tons of other stuff. So what you need to do, Sanjay, is you need to look into you need to really look into your schedule. And once you can figure out how you can kind of shift things around, then from there, you'll be able to have less stress, more free time, without sacrificing too much money. And then, yeah, but I think also it depends on what your mindset is and what your mindset is for long term. Because for me, long term, I'm looking to move into doing my business full time. And I know that when that happens, I'll be working remotely online for the vast majority of the time because there's several different channels that I've set up that can produce income. So it depends. And because of that, I don't need to give up too much of my time. Like I'll have more free time to do things that I actually want to do without having to sacrifice too much money. So you got to think a bit more strategically if you want to get your time and your health back in order to continue training. But Sam, hello from Brazil. Shout out to you, Sam. Gonna add you as a moderator. We're gonna give self-care a little bit more time, and then after self-care, we're gonna do Sahi, then Village. These two are very great friends of mine and great supporters, and I'm obviously using this as a time to give back to you guys and everything else. So yeah, good guys, good. Talk to each other, communicate with each other, make new friends. Someone asked me the other day how I managed to get. I got like 100 subscribers in like 3 days last time, and I told them, one, I posted a new video. Two, I connect to other people. You have to be social on social media, guys, because one thing I don't really, well, I don't mind it, but one thing I see a lot of people doing. Excuse me, Marta. Hello, Marta. Marta's another great friend of mine. So, cooking fun for Agnes. Hello. Let's add you as a moderator as well. Self-care. I'm gonna put Sahi up now. So it's gonna be Sahi, and then it's gonna be Village, And then I'm going to pin Marta as well. Marta's a really good friend of mine, guys. Very lovely woman. Makes a lot of good singing videos as well. So share, Marta, if you got a new video, share it in the comment section. And then when your time comes, I'll pin it up here so that people can connect with it. But yeah, as I was saying, Maria. Hello, Maria. Maria's another great friend of mine as well. Maria, you're going to get a moderator, and I'm going to add you. I'm going to add you as well. So how it's going to work, guys, I'm going to pin Sahi for a bit, then pin Village, then Marta, and then Maria. Guys, join Maria's live show. She's an amazing content creator, really good friend of mine, very supportive. Obviously, you need to, but going back to what I was saying, you want to be able to give people something first. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to just have your hand out. If you really want to go in people's live shows and you want to connect with other people and you want people to connect to you, then you need to take the initiative. You need to be proactive and you need to go to their channel first, guys. Don't wait for them to come to you. Go to their channel first, watch their videos, like, comment. It doesn't take too much time, guys. Like, comment, share their content, and then they'll see it. And then when they see it, they'll be like, oh, wow, this guy will go, you know, checked out my video. So when you ask them to join your live show or to join your video, now they're going to be more appreciative of that because they know that when you help them, they'll help you. It's a good back and forth. So it's something you want to do. So yeah, Sanjay, first thing you want to do is look into how much free time you have. Look into your job, look into your work. Because for me, I'm a very busy guy. I've already told you, I've got like 2 or 3 jobs. One of them's office space, another one's in the gym, and then I've got my business on top of that. So even though the money's really good, I need to section things out so that I have more free time to be able to jump on live on a Friday whilst everybody's in the office. So you got to be strategic. You got to think about how you want to section your time out and how much time you want to give to an office, because you don't, in my opinion, I don't think it's wise to give too much time to an employer. Give more time for yourself. Find a way to, you know, section your money out a bit better so that you've got more free time to do things that you want to do. Okay, so that's Sahi. So let's give Village some shine. Also, I already said before, I'm going to look into getting a setup. So I'm going to get like a desk, a microphone, some nice music in the background that's not copyright, because the other day I played some music in the background, like the second live show I played some music in the background and it got a copyright strike. So I need to be really careful with how I do that. Awesome. That's awesome, my brother. It's not easy to manage 2 or 3 works together. You're doing it. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, but you've it's all part of the plan. You've also got to think long term, because I know what I want long term in terms of like work, business, money, and it's not working for it's not working in the office. It's just an office is right now, it's just a means to an end. It's just because obviously in university I did economics, so I've got my economics degree. I work in finance currently. I don't enjoy it, but it's one of those things where it's it pays a lot of money, it's useful, and this particular job I've got, it's very flexible when it comes to finance. Like I can choose what days to work and what hours to work. As long as I do a certain amount of hours every single week, then it's absolutely fine. So yeah, you just got to just think about the big picture is what I'm saying. Yeah, guys, tap on the screen. Thank you. The other day I had like nearly 200 people in it. I'm starting to see the difference. What I'm going to do, I think going forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule the live shows, because when I schedule the live shows, then I've got tons of people that come in. But if it's just random where I come on live, then not that many people will come in, but it's still a pretty good environment where you guys can share your links and communicate with each other and, you know, get some more supporters and get a few more friends. So Village, we're going to give Village a little bit more time. And then I did say Marta will be next, so let's pin Marta up. Okay, Marta is up. Marta, if you have a new video, share it in the comment section and I'll pin it up here as well. So that way people have a more direct link to your channel, as opposed to me just pinning up like, you know, emoji comments and things like that. Okay. Can you give me any business idea? Because of my work schedule, I'm very frustrated. Well, here's what I would say, Sanjay. whatever business idea I give you, it has to fit in with who you are. For me, I chose fitness because fitness works for me because I like doing fitness. I like doing tons of other stuff. So it doesn't feel too burdensome to run my business. Like I don't talk about my clients much here, but right now, even with the other jobs I've got like 6 clients. 3 of them are online, 3 of them are in person, and the 3 that are in person are across London. When I'm training my clients, it feels good because I don't because it's part of, as cheesy as it sounds, it's part of who I am. Fitness is part of who I am. So I create a business that comes from my passion. Do you see what I mean? You need to figure out what your passion is and then go with that because it's going to feel a lot better than you just working for money. So what passion do you have, Sanjay? Is it technology? Is it social media? Is it you just got to figure out what that is, mate. And then once you figure that out, then you got to figure out how to monetize that and how to scale that up. So currently, what I do is even with my fitness brand, I've got tons of ways to generate income online. Like there's YouTube, farm. Yeah. See, look, Sam Vinci. Farming is my passion. Okay, so he knows what his passion is, and when he does farming, I would obviously I can't speak for him, but I would imagine that when he does farming, it's a joy for him. Now, obviously, not every day will it be a joy, but some days most days it will feel great. Where he's on his farm, he's doing some work, he's into agriculture, and he knows that. So he's going to create a business that surrounds that, where he can support himself and do what he loves doing. Yes, that's a good idea, bro. I'm thinking about tech. Yeah, technology. You can yeah, think about like a service that you can give people as well, because the easiest way to grow up in a business, in my opinion, is to first have a service that you offer people. Have a service that you offer people where you don't need to create some kind of product straight away. Now, fortunately, I've reached a point even earlier on in my business where I've got products that I can give people. Like I've got people buying hoodies and outfits from me all across the world. And even though right now it's still very early stages, how I've structured things out is there's like 8 or 9 different ways my brand can make money. So organic comb, hello. Let me give you uh, add moderator. Another person in here as well. Viva. Hello, Viva. You're here as well. Hello. Okay. So as I was saying, number one, social media. So if you can build up your social media platforms, especially YouTube, because in my opinion, YouTube is the best one when it comes to monetization schemes. There's so many different ways you can monetize your channel on YouTube. It's ridiculous. Like it's a great opportunity. So if you can build up your content and get a decent following, then you can see a pretty good return on your investment. So social media is one. Also, I would even say think about the service that you can offer people, Sanjay. Something that you can trade a little bit of your time for money, like maybe an hour consultation, maybe fixing something in tech. I don't know what it is. And then go from there. And then once your business starts to grow more on social media, once you've got a service that you can offer people, then you can start looking into making like products. You could probably, I don't know much about like how you can translate what I've done into tech, but for fitness, it's easy to create merchandise like clothing, because obviously people that watch the content, they love going to the gym, they want an outfit, and I've had several people buy tons of outfits off of me, and they post it on social media, they make videos and they send it to me, and I post it on mine sometimes. And it's a really good thing, once you create your own sort of brand. Like a brand it can be a very powerful tool if you're willing to put the time in order to build it up. Hello, Viva. Viva, can you tell me, where are you from? What country are you watching this from? And if you have any new videos or anything, then let's pin that up. So okay, so I pinned Sahi, I pinned I think let's pin Village now. Village is another great friend of mine. Also, guys, I've noticed that when I schedule the live in like a week in advance, that's when tons of people come in. Like the first 2 live shows I've done, I had like over 200 people join the live show, and it was a bit crazy, but we managed to get through it. Viva is from Kenya. Okay, all right. Shout out to you in Kenya. Oh, okay. So this is like a support channel. Yeah, support account that you're using. No worries. That's fine with me. We're gonna put Marta up a little bit more for a little bit longer. So Marta, you're gonna stay up for a little bit longer. Then I'm gonna switch it up to Village. If Village is still here, then that would be great. To be honest, my dream is Brazil legalizing weed so I can become one of the first legalized enterprises. I like growing cannabis and I would love to record it and post it online. If okay, well, you know, it's one of those things where I can't really help with that one. Like, there are some business ideas that you'll have that you're gonna, you know, there's gonna be a lot of barriers to entry. Unfortunately, you know, growing weed, if that's what you want to do, I'm not gonna judge that, but you'll probably just have to find another way around that. Yes, Viva, I'm gonna give you a moderator as well. Another great friend of mine, guys. Viv Fitness, VV Fitness. Have I pronounced that correctly? VV, I don't know. Can I just call you V? Just to keep it just to keep it simple. But yeah, guys, support Vivi's Fitness because she's into fitness as well. She's doing what she can to like build up her channel. So I would appreciate it if you could just go over to her channel, watch a couple of her videos, make a comment, like something, share it out to other people, and then come back here and tell her that you've done that. So from there, yeah, exactly. The Bang has connected to Marta. So Marta has gotten another subscriber from that. So let's pin Kanchan. Okay, so Kanchan, another great friend of mine. She's watching from India. Guys, did I tell you I've been to India before in 2019? I've been to Hyderabad. I really liked Hyderabad, and I'm actually planning to go back to India at some point. I went to Hyderabad and a region in India that begins with an M. I don't know. I can't pronounce the name properly. I've never been able to pronounce the name properly, but I don't know. Maybe if you know, the Indian viewers here can type it out. I think it's like Maha. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. But bottom line, I really liked India. I enjoyed it. I was there for a week, and I'm planning to go again, ideally within the next 2 years. But what I want to do, what do I think of Brazil? Never been to Brazil, but I've heard great things about it, Sam. So yeah, I'm going to try to go to Brazil as well at some point. There's a friend of mine in Colombia who brought an outfit of mine. She wants me to come to Colombia as well. So I would imagine when I get the time to, you know, come down to Colombia, I'll probably come down to Brazil quickly as well. Shiny World, hello. Let's add you as well. Okay, this is good, guys. To be honest, even though I was very happy when I got like 200 people in this live show. I won't lie. I think I like it better when there's a smaller number because that way you can actually pinpoint each other more accurately. There's more of a focus on the people as opposed to just you know, pandemonium and chaos in the live show. But yeah, come to Brazil. It's a great country with lots of natural beauty. Yes, yes, it is. I've heard that. I've heard that it is. So I'll definitely come to Brazil. What I'll do is when I go to South America, when I go to Colombia, I'll definitely make some time to go to Brazil for like maybe 4 or 5 days and you know, chill out, just enjoy Brazil, see the scenery, and get used to it. Yeah, UK. Are you asking me if I'm in the UK? Yes, I am. If that was your question. So, guys, go to the link. Go to Kanchan. Support Kanchan. Drop a like on some of her videos. Yeah, I'm in the UK. I'm in the UK. London specifically. So go to Kanchan, like some of her videos, subscribe to her channel, comment, and leave the comment so that she can go back to you and return the favor. So Shiny Nikki's World. We'll put you on next. Okay, wow, 35 minutes have passed already. Damn. Got a flat share for a lad in Australia. You got a flat share for a lad in Australia. All I do is train. Okay, all right. Adini Gymnastics. Yep, let's add you as a moderator. So, are you watching from Australia? Yeah, are you watching from Australia? Let me know. Let's add Adini. I recommend you come to southern Brazil. Here, it's more safe with a high development, but you can still feel the Brazilian flavor. All right. All right, Sam, let's pin you up next, actually. Yeah, I would love to come. All I do is train. No, it's good to train. It's good to train, da. What sort of training do you do? Is it just lifting weights, or do you do a lot of cardio as well? Do you do like a sport? Do you do gymnastics, or it doesn't have to be gymnastics? Like, da, specify what kind of training you do, and give some other people some tips. Adini, all right, let's pin Adini's link. She's got a link here. Okay, cool. All right, guys, go to the pin link. She's got a premiere up. Go to the pin link, guys. Give her a little bit of support. Like the premiere, subscribe to the channel, and she'll get back to you. Adini, please get back to everybody else. MMA, stand up, Muay Thai. Okay. Da, how long you been doing Muay Thai for? How long you been doing Muay Thai for? You've been doing that for a while, or are you new to it? If you've been doing it for a while, can you tell us any other sports or like training? 5 years. All right, 5 years is a good number. 5 years is a good number. Can you let us know? Have you done any other sports other than contact sports? Brazilian jiu-jitsu, yeah, that's another contact sport. That's grappling. Done any football, rugby, basketball? Basic sports that most people do. Let us know if you've done any of that, because I think most people here haven't really done like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, martial arts, or anything like that. So we'll look into that. Let's add some more info with things that basically I'm asking if you've done any sports that the other people in this group chat will most likely have done, so that maybe can connect better, because I doubt most people here do even 1/3 of the things that you do. Yeah, wait, 5 years. All right, yeah, lifting weights, not bad. Not bad. That's really good. All right, let's give Adini Gymnastics a little bit more time. And then after that, we're going to pin someone new. Let's pin Shiny Nikki's World next. Haven't done any martial arts, but I'd love to. Yeah, Sam, get... Oh, no, yeah, I said we pinned Sam next, didn't I? All right, let's pin Sam next. Yeah, Sam, get into you don't have to get into martial arts though. Like it's fun, but if you just want to stay in shape and just be fit, you could just go to the gym. You don't even need to go to the gym necessarily. Just get a couple of weights or do body weight training at home. You'll probably need a couple of parallettes, maybe a pull-up bar, and just mind your diet a little bit better, and then you'll be fine. Like I tell people all the time, you don't need to do training to the sort of intense level that you see me doing it in my videos in order for it to be effective. You can just reduce your liquid calories, drink loads of water, go on more walks, reduce processed food a little bit more, and maybe lift a couple of weights here and there and just get your protein up a little bit more, and you'll be fine. Like you don't need to take it to such an extreme in order to get tangible, long-lasting results, is what I'm saying. Okay, yes. Yes, people, get Sam. Get Sam, guys. Get Sam. I've already pinned them up there. Someone drop a link to a new video of theirs. If you're a content creator of any kind, then we'd love to support you. Maria, yes. Maria, let me pin Maria. Maria's an amazing friend of mine. Tandra, hello, Tandra. Yes, I remember you from the other day. Gonna add you there as a moderator, and let's add as a moderator as well. Okay, Tandra, if you got some new videos, feel free to share it. I was just going through some business talks and fitness things, stuff like that. Guys, get Maria's live. You need to get Maria's live. Guys, if you're interested in creating more connections with other people, you want to share your content on live shows more, you want to break into new audiences, I would strongly suggest that you connect to Sanjay's live show and connect to Maria as well. Obviously, connect to Village, connect to Sahi, connect to Sanjay, and connect to Maria. Maria's the pinned link right now. So go to the pinned link, watch one of her latest videos, like, comment, subscribe, and Maria will return a favor for you. If you want to become a member of Maria's channel, like I'm a member of Maria's channel as well, then you'll get plenty of more benefits. So you'll get a higher priority in our live shows. If you have some new content, she'll pin you first, and tons of other people will see it as well, and you'll be able to make more friends that way. So yeah, grab Maria's live show, guys. Also, I'm gonna go live again next week, but I'm gonna schedule the live show so that there'll be tons of more people that come in. Because I've noticed that when I schedule the live show, tons of people just join and join and join because they've had some notice in advance. Today it's a little quieter because I didn't give any notice at all. I just jumped on live and just wanted to connect with people. But I think going forward we'll schedule it because I'm quite a busy guy and I want to be able to give you guys as much support as possible. Also, if you join my membership, then I'll subscribe to all of your social media platforms. You can join my private WhatsApp group, and whenever you have a new post, you can just share it in that community, and then other people will like and comment. If you have a business idea that you're working on, then I'll support you with that as well. So you can message me on my business WhatsApp number, and then we can talk. If you want to do collaborations with me, where I post you on my social media, or I send you one of my t-shirts for free because you're a member of mine, and then you can create content that way. So that way we have a good back and forth, a good business relationship, and we can build up our pages and brands even quicker. That is an option for you if you are a member. If you don't want to be a member, then that's absolutely fine. But I've had some people ask me what the deal is in the past, and I'm just letting you know right now. Cool. So let's give Maria a little bit more time, and then let's add someone new. Fayleys is back. Watch my video. Okay, let's give Shiny Nikki's World. Let's give Nikki some shine. So Shiny Nikki's World, you've got a little bit more time up there. Okay, so we're gonna pin you up, guys. Go to the pinned channel and show her some support. Show Nikki some support. Nikki, where are you watching this from? Like country-wise? What country are you currently in, if I may ask? Also, guys, do me a favor. Go to my latest shorts video. Give a like, comment, and save. I want to push that one out a little bit more. And India, okay. So Nikki's watching the video. George, greetings from Ecuador. Okay. Hello, George. I'm going to add you as a moderator. George, I think I've seen you before. I've seen you before in other live shows. I don't remember. I can't recall which one. But thank you for making it here. And if you want some support, I'm gonna get to you next. Yeah. Just bear with me. Just checking a couple messages on my phone. But yeah, guys, do me a favor and also join my mailing list. It's completely free. I've got a newsletter list where I send out free fitness tips, updates, things like that to people on that list through email. So if you want to join my newsletter list, it's absolutely free. You don't need to pay for that. All you have to do is go to my main channel page on YouTube. Yeah. Once you're on my main channel page on YouTube, go to the end page where it tells you basically, the about page where you can find out a channel's what the purpose of the channel is, what the description is, etc. Go to the channel description page and then click a link that says free short weight loss ebook. Once you click that link, it will take you to a landing page where you can give your full name and your email address, and then I'll see you on my list. I currently have nearly 300 emails, which is good. I'm trying to build that mailing list up as quickly as possible so I can reach more people with fitness content, health tips, diet tips, updates with what's going on with the brand, new content videos that I believe will help individual audiences, like, things like that. I section it out. So there's, certain lists from people. I love exercise and yoga. Okay. Kanchan, very good. Yeah, yoga is very good for you. Like, it's actually very good for you. I think a lot of people underestimate how difficult yoga is. Like, you need a lot of core strength and a lot of flexibility in order to pull off quite a lot of the exercises in yoga. Like a lot of the positions in yoga, you need to be quite strong in order to pull those off. So let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Let's go here. Let me see if I can. 1 second, guys. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to make a little... Just going to post a little link of mine. In fact, I'll make it easier for you guys. I'll pin the link to the email sign up page in the chat very briefly so that you guys can have a quick look at that. And then you can join from there. So I just want to send it here, copy link. Yeah. And then from there, 1 second, 1 second. Okay. Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pin my own link up for just, just a little minute or two. Cool. So if you lot could do me a favor and go very briefly, I'm going to go back to pinning your links in a moment. But if you can do me a favor and go to that pinned, go to the pin link, and you'll see a landing page for the newsletter. If you put your full name, actually, you don't even need to put your full name. Just put a name that, your name in there, a name that you're comfortable with. And then from there, I'll be able to send out fitness tips and health updates and all this other stuff to you that you can get completely for free. So you don't need to pay for it or anything like that. All you do is click on the pinned link. Once you click on the pinned link, then you give your name, give your email, and then I'll send out a free weight loss ebook to you, which is a free courtesy that I give everybody that joins my list. And then going forward from there, before the year ends, I'm going to have newsletters sent out to people periodically, probably once a week, not a lot, probably once a week, just so that people have, a lot more guidance coming from me all at the same time, so I don't have to individually message you. I can just help you guys out, give you the information you need. It's in your email, and then you can go about your day and enjoy the rest of your day. Hello, Mom. Luho Vlogs. Luho is another amazing YouTube supporter of mine. She's my YouTube mom. So I hold on. Let me add you as a moderator as well. And Divine Mercy, another amazing friend of mine, YouTube mother as well. I have my son. What is about email? Oh yeah, no, I was just basically telling people about that newsletter list that I have set up. I already asked you on Facebook about it, but it's basically the link that it's completely free. You just click on the link, give your name and give your email, and then before the year ends, I will be sending out like an email to everybody once a week with things like fitness tips, health advice, diet tips, training tips, equipment offers that's going to go on in my brand, things like that. So we're just going to keep that link up there for a little bit, and then I'm going to go back to pinning you guys links and sharing your content and everything else. So just bear with it a little bit longer, guys, just a little bit longer. Afterwards, after I'm done with that link, we're going to pin Luho Vlogs. Wow, I received... Yes, I already sent you the... I sent you the first email. I sent you the first email, which is just the booklet that basically explains just 10 general things that people... just ideas that people haven't really considered when it comes to weight loss. Some of those ideas people have considered, but it's just basically a good book where you can quickly read it. It doesn't take too long, and you can look at it and say, oh, wow, that idea to losing weight, I've never really thought about that before. So yeah, you just scan it. It's a very it's not a long booklet, so it's not. I designed it for it to be short so that it wouldn't take too much of anybody's time. People can quickly read it. It's like, just straight. Here's point 1, do this. Here's point 2, do this. Here's point 3, do this. It's just quick and easy. You don't need to invest a lot of time, and it's something that you can save on your phone, so you can always kind of like refer back to it and check things from there. But okay, so just a little bit more time, and then we're gonna go and pin Luho. Actually, no, let's pin Luho now. Perfect. There we go. Bye, Nikki. Take care. Have a good day. Guys, we're about halfway into the live. I'm going to go on for probably maybe another 30 minutes, maybe another 30 minutes to an hour. Junior MV, I'm going to give you a moderator so that you can share your links, you can connect to other people and build up. Village, yes, yeah, you're a friend of Village, and I remember seeing you in Village's lives, so I'm going to add you as a moderator as well. You can share your links and everything else. Thank you for promoting. Of course, no worries, Mum. No worries. I'll always promote you guys because you guys promoted me for a long time. Yeah, Mandy, you've already got a moderator. You can share your links. You can connect with other people and everything else. Yeah, no, I'll always promote. I'll always promote because you guys have helped me when I was building things up. Obviously, I'm still building things up now, but I wouldn't have reached where I'm at right now if not for a lot of your help and support. So I see this as a good opportunity for me to kind of give back to that. But Sanjay, good. Yeah, Sanjay is a really good friend. Everyone here is a very good friend. So that's very encouraging to have that in here. So guys, yeah, make use of this live show. I would even say click the notification bell. Click all notification bells so you can receive all updates of when I go live. Because when I go live, I'm going to make sure. Oh, got a super chat from Mum. Thank you so much, Mum. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your, you guys call it blessings. So I don't know if I should adopt that one. You guys called it, but you guys called subscribers bananas. And then I learned a lot of this YouTube terminology off plenty of you. Because before, I just called it subscribers and I just called it like super chat. But I'll adopt you guys' terminology. Thank you for sharing your blessings, Mum. It feels kind of weird me saying it because I just hear so many people saying it. So, a cup of coffee. Oh, thank you very much. I don't really drink coffee, but I really appreciate every single time someone gives me a super chat or every single time someone becomes a member or gives me a super chat or anything like that. I genuinely really do appreciate it. Also, let me guys give you a little bit more info of what I'm planning to do in 2025. Now, a lot of people have asked me, why do I only post shorts videos? Because they said, if you post long videos, you can grow much quicker, which I understand why. For me, I like to make sure that my content it looks good. If I post a long video right now, my editing skills are not that great. And I know people say that it doesn't have to be spectacular, but I want the quality of the long videos to be at a certain level so that when you guys come in and when the millions upon millions of people watch it, I want them to be able to come back to that content and say, wow, it was really good. It was presented very well. I could follow along with the exercises very nicely. And I want to come back to that channel. And I don't have the editing skills at that level to be able to do that. So what I've done is I've got access to a studio where I can train my own clients in there and do YouTube content in there completely for free. And I'm going to record a lot of the YouTube long videos in there because it's a private studio. I've got my own keys to it and everything else. So we're going to use that studio as well as Ellis. Yes, Ellis is a brilliant friend of mine as well. Ellis, you've got a moderator. Share your link. I'm going to pin Ellis next. And we're gonna go on a rotation, guys. So I'm gonna make sure that every single one of you have a chance to be highlighted here. If you want to share your latest videos, then feel free to share them in the live chat, and then I'll pin that up as well, and then people can go directly to that video. But yeah, so as I was saying, the long videos won't be that good if I'm the one editing it. However, I've got a cameraman and editor now, so that I've got a cameraman and editor, I've got a private studio. I've been very fortunate to get all of that stuff. So all the pieces are in place for me to create long videos now. I just need to wait a little bit until the Christmas period is over because I'm really super busy right now doing other stuff. And I'm going to go to Italy before the year ends. And, I'm going to do a little bit more traveling before the year ends. So I've got that to plan and sort out. But once all that's sorted out, then next year you're going to get long videos, videos that you can work out along with, videos that you can follow up with, and everything else. Penaya the Grace. I don't know if I've pronounced Penaya. Hello, your moderator Penaya. So I'm adding you in. So feel free to share your links, guys. Talk to other people, connect with other people. Honestly, maybe coming on this day at this time probably wasn't the best idea. because obviously, I kind of knew that going in. I just wanted to see what the reaction would be, and so far it's been pretty good. Like for a random live show, it's been pretty good. But I think it'll be best if I schedule it so that tons of people can see the notification in advance and then join, so that you guys can get more exposure to more accounts. But there are still benefits to joining a live show that doesn't have that many people in there, because you can get almost a quicker immediate response and from other people, and it becomes easier to kind of keep up with everything that's going on in the chat. The last live show I did, like 220 people were in there, and I couldn't keep up with everything that was going on. Some people were upset that I couldn't pin their link, and all this other stuff. So yeah, so let's give Luho a little bit more time, and then let's give, who shall be next? I've already pinned Kanchan, I've pinned Sanjay, I pinned Feliz. I don't know if Feliz, have I pronounced that correctly? I pinned Feliz. What I want to do now is, let's see. I think let's pin. Oh, yes, my friend. Oh, by the way, yeah, hold on. Let me add you as a moderator. Yeah, Mazan. Give me a little bit more time, yeah? I'm gonna respond back to your Instagram message about the whole diet thing. It's just I've been busy, so I haven't had much time to get back to you on that. But I will get back to you on that. Just give me a little bit more time, and I'll help you out. Okay? Just got like some other stuff I need to take care of first. But okay, we've given mum quite a lot of time. Let's pin Penaya Grace now. Penaya Grace, where are you? Here you are. Okay, I'm your biggest fan. I don't know if you're my big. I've had like 4 other people say that same thing. I don't know, man, but maybe you are my biggest fan. But either way, I'm joking with you. I'm just joking with you. I'm not that arrogant. I appreciate it though. Thank you. I appreciate the support. I really do, because for me, this is still very early days, and I want it to be a thing where I can reach like the kind of numbers that I want to reach, which I will. I kind of am getting towards that point. I can see that, but I want it to be a really good community, and I want it to be a thing where when I go live, or anything like that, you guys can derive some immediate benefit of it. Which is why some people ask me, are you going to do like workouts in your live shows? I think I will here and there, but for the most part, I want the live shows to just be an opportunity where I can talk to you, you can talk to me, and we can connect with each other. Please don't stop giving me fitness advice on diet consistency and new things. Yeah, I won't stop, man. I won't stop. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you guys, and I don't ask for much in return. So obviously, my clients, and they give me a huge return. That's all I'm going to say. But for now, with you guys online, I don't ask for much in return. All I ask is that maybe you subscribe to the channel. If you're not, you watch the video, you like it, you share it, maybe leave a comment, and but more importantly, you support each other as well, and go from there. Bro, you would be the perfect game character for fighting monsters. Oh, like Tekken, yeah? Let me add Zinan. I remember you, Zinura. Yeah, I saw you earlier today, Zinura. You've got a moderator. Do you really think so, Amazon? Bro, you would be perfect game character for fighting monsters. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if I have like my staff with me and I do all those tricks and like all the gymnastic stuff, then yeah, it would be fun. Maybe, I don't know. Like, what game are you thinking in mind? Are you thinking of like Tekken or Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia? I don't know if you guys know Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia was basically the Assassin's Creed game before Assassin's Creed was made. I've never actually played any of the Assassin's Creed games, to be honest with you. I played basically all of the Prince of Persia games, because I liked Prince of Persia. This was back in the day, but I don't know if you guys were even into gaming that much to even be aware of that. But yeah, also guys, like the live show if you haven't done it already. You'd be doing me a massive favor if you like the live show. Sorry, I'm just checking out some messages, because I get like loads of DMs on Instagram every day. Every day, it can be quite, and I'm not saying that to boast, but sometimes it can be a lot. Like you go into your Instagram inbox and you just see tons of unread messages, and you're just like, oh god, and everybody wants a special response back to their message, and I am thankful for it. I'm very thankful for it. But at the same time, it can be a lot to just, deal with that. Sorry, let me read this quick message from 6 minutes. Fair enough. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, Kanchan, Vera. Vera's another. Okay, guys. Yes, Vera Global. Guys, you need to go to Vera Global as well. Vera Global. Kanchan. Basically, everybody is Power and Redemption supported Penaya. That's good. That's good. Maria is an amazing friend. Vera Global is an amazing friend. Sanjay is an amazing friend. Mazan's an amazing friend. Kanchan, you're all amazing friends. Penaya Grace, yes, amazing. All of you are amazing, guys. Keep it up. Keep supporting each other. Keep supporting each other because you're going to need their support, especially if you're a content creator, you're building up your brand or anything like that. You need to be going into other people's live shows, introducing yourself, connecting to other people first. Don't wait for people to connect to you. I cannot stress that enough because I've seen so many people, right? There'll be people that have there'll be people that have like 50 subscribers on YouTube. And I'm not making fun of them, but they'll Tekken and Zombie Gate. Okay, yeah, I knew you was gonna pick Tekken. Tekken, yeah, I can understand why, because some of the moves that I do, and yeah, I suppose it would translate well into a Tekken video game. But as I was saying before, yeah, I see a lot of people joining live shows, right? And they'll have like maybe 50 subscribers, and they're not really, and they'll just expect tons of people to subscribe to their channel without putting any investment in. And I just think that's crazy. It's like they have this sort of celebrity complex where they kind of want everybody to just support them without putting any prior work in. And I think that's a bad way to go about it. I think what you need to do is you need to go into someone's live show. You need to subscribe to people first. You need to reach out to them first, watch their video, subscribe to their channel, comment on their videos, and then go back and say, hey, so-and-so, I've liked your video, I've subscribed, I've commented, I've done all of that. Please return the favor, or just say done. And in most cases, people will come back to you and give you that support in return. It's a great way to grow your channel, and it's a great way to build connections with people, because when you go live or anything like that, these people will, if they got the time, will be more likely to come in and give you support. Okay, brother, you're handsome and very healthy. God bless. Thank you very much for the comment, my friend. I really appreciate that. Yes, hello, Vera as well. Miss G, yes, Miss G, another great friend of mine. She is, she now has a moderator as well. Miss G, how's your day going? Is it going all right? Hopefully your day is going good and you're enjoying yourself. How was your Halloween, Miss G? Did you have fun? Also, guys, how was your Halloween in general? I know Maria had fun on her Halloween. I know Maria enjoyed her Halloween very much. I liked the live show, by the way, Maria. It was very entertaining, as always. Boraki Bor Vera, I'm sorry. What does that mean? I promise I'll brush up on a lot of your languages, but the only language that I've kind of learned a little bit better from YouTube is Tagalog. And even then I'm not good at it, but I just know like some words, some phrases. I've had quite a lot of Filipino friends on YouTube just explain like what general words mean to me, so I can understand some things. But if I were in the Philippines and you asked me to have a conversation with someone in Tagalog, I couldn't do it. It just wouldn't work. But I do understand some words and I do know a few things. So Vera, I'm gonna have to brush up on your language so I can connect better with you as well. So we've given Vera quite a bit of time. Okay, so we've given Vera some time. We've given Kanchan some time. Let's give Kanchan another. Yeah, let's give Kanchan some time as well, guys. Let's give Kanchan some time. Boraki, let's go, let's go. Okay, it means let's go, let's go. Vera, I've got that noted. I know what that means now. Cheers. Thank you. Doing well, still at work, and I'm on live too. You're at work and you're on live show, yeah? Okay. I mean, if you got the freedom, then I don't see why not. I don't see why not. But yeah. So guys, connect to each other. And if you're not subscribed to me, then yeah, all I need is one more subscriber. If you give me one more subscriber, then I jump up to 8.41 subscribers, which is an amazing number. Loop video. Oh, okay. It's a loop. It's a loop video. Okay, yeah, I see. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't speak. So, Miss G, you've got a looped video so that you can build up your watch hours whilst you're at work, right? Yeah, that's another good thing, actually, guys. That's another good thing, because a lot of people are working in jobs that they don't like just to support themselves financially, right? Now, if you have a passion that you're, into, and obviously you would be because it's your passion, and you're trying to leverage that into some kind of business, then one of the things that's going to help you to not be depressed whilst you're working in a job that you don't like is to have that brand, have that business, whatever it is, building in the background whilst you're at your job. So, for example, someone asked me how I got to 11,300 subscribers on Instagram. And I told him one of the things that I did is whilst I'm in the office, whilst I'm working, I have 3 accounts that I know, and they do a lot of advertising for my Instagram page. So they'll promote me in their stories, they'll promote me in their reels and posts, they'll encourage other people to check out my page, and then before the end of the week I'll gain like another 250 real subscribers on Instagram. So you want to be able to, and the reason why I bring that up is you want to be able to find a way where you can make your when you're doing something that you don't like working at a job you don't like, you're still building your things up in the background, your business, your brand in the background, so that you can feel somewhat good about yourself whilst you're in that situation. So that way you're not wasting time at the job. You're at the job to make money, but whilst you're at that job, your agenda and your plan and your ambition, whatever, is still being pushed forward. It doesn't require you to have to do it yourself, which is why it's very important for you to join live shows like this, connect with other people, build up relationships and friendships with people, and then they'll support you back. Because think of it this way, right? Miss G is currently working right now. Or let's say any one of you, let's say one of you guys are in the office right now and you're watching me. I pin one of your videos on my channel, so that way more people are seeing your channel, more people are seeing your work, and they're following you, they're subscribing to you, and they're connected with you. That is a very good use of your time. You want to make sure that you're doing lots of things like that whilst you're in the office, so that you don't feel so depressed whilst you're there. You know that, all right, yeah, I'm only here just to make money, but I know that in the background, what I really care about is still being pushed forward. So, yeah, that's just a little tip there. Power and redemption. Thank you, Apex. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm here to help you guys out. Here to give you guys some support. So let's add power and redemption on there now. So power and redemption. Power and redemption, guys. Go ahead and follow and support power and redemption. Been on here for an hour already. Oh my days. Okay. It's been an hour already. Well, an hour and 10 minutes almost, but that's really good. That's really good. Let's keep going. Also, guys, yep, if you can do me a favor, subscribe to that channel of mine. So I've got one more. So I've got 8.41 subscribers. That's all I need. Once I get that, I will feel very, very good. Also, I was planning on going live on Sunday, but I think what I'll do is I'll spread it out a little bit more. So I'll go live again on. I'm working, but I'm here. Yeah, Marta. Yeah, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Continue on with your work. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, Marta. It's not an issue at all if you're at work. But as I was saying, what I'm going to do is after this live show, I'm going to schedule the next live show. And I'm going to give people time to get notified about it, block out some time so that more people can sit here and you can get more exposure to more accounts. But yeah, that's another tip I've wanted to tell you guys. Join as many live show channels that you can join and be a recurring guest in those channels so that people recognize you, they see you, and they're going to be more willing to subscribe to your channel and watch your videos because they're just so familiar with you. Like you're there almost every day or every time they go live, you go live. No, every time they go live, you join their live show as well. So that way you get more exposure to whatever it is that you're trying to do. So bear that in mind, guys. It's a very useful thing to do. So let's see here. Bear with me just another second, guys. I've just got more messages here. I'm getting notifications of the super chats that I've received from today, as well as like some membership payments and all this other stuff. Cool. Okay. That's really good. That's very, very good. All right, guys, we got like another 30, 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna end the live show because I've got some things that I need to do. Busy day, but I thought I'd just block out some time randomly, jump on the live show, and then we can go and connect to each other. So we have like a good time where we can just sit down and talk and connect. Have a good day. Have a good day, Miss G. If you're gonna be on live later, then I'll see you there and I'll support you as always. No worries. But enjoy the rest of your day and have a good day at work. Have a very good day at work. Yeah, I think maybe picking this time and day is not the best because quite a few people I know currently have live shows running at the same time as this. So it kind of defeats them coming in here because they'll have to join like, what I'm doing in order to uh, you know, yeah, so not a good idea, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't hurt to at least try and experiment. Also, another thing I want to say, guys, is don't be afraid of people's comments. Like when you go live or when you post on social media, you shouldn't care about people's negative comments at all. Um, to be honest, I don't really receive bad comments. Like very rarely do I do, but sometimes it can happen. And if it happens, just shrug your shoulders. Who cares? You can't be so worked up about someone's opinion, someone's negative opinion of you. It really doesn't matter. But one of the reasons why I bring that up is because that's a huge thing that stops people from pursuing something that they really want to pursue. For example, there are tons of people I know that want to do some kind of content creation, but they're just scared to do it because they're scared of the criticisms that they could, not even could, not they're scared of the criticisms that they will probably receive. You can't care about that. Like you should not care about that at all, guys. Do whatever it is that you need to do to get your agenda pushed forward, to get your goals and dreams and ambitions a reality, because no one else is going to do the work for you other than you. You need to take a proactive approach. You need to think about, okay, no, here's what I'll say. You need to think about what you want first. Once you know what you want, then you need to think of proactive, tangible, real life steps towards getting that. Now, a lot of people talk about, manifesting and all this other stuff, and I'm not making fun of that whole thing at all. If that's what you believe, then fine. But I don't even necessarily disagree with that because it is a form of programming. If you constantly tell yourself that you're going to do something, you're going to become something, it's good because you're getting that vision. I understand that you're thinking correctly, right? You're getting that vision that you want lined up in your mind very clearly. It's becoming a crystal clear vision, but you're going to have to complement that vision with practical steps towards making it a reality. Like, for example, if you're on here and you say, oh, I wish I had like, I wish I got my first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And every day you're telling yourself, one day I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers. One day I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers. One day I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers, or I'm going to get monetized. Those are the two things that everybody who just starts out on YouTube wants, right? Now, I remember I wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. And I kept telling myself that I'm definitely going to do it. So I got that vision clear in my mind. I was laser focused on what I wanted to do. And then from there, I made practical steps, things that I'm physically going to do in order to make it a reality. One of them was reach out to people on my Instagram profile, which already was pretty big and growing, and tell people, okay, I'm going to start YouTube. If you could do me a favor, join me on that platform. Quite a few people subscribed. And then I would send DM messages to people with my YouTube channel link. Even this was before I even had any content on YouTube. And I would just tell people, oh yeah, can you do me a favor? Can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? Some of them would subscribe without even questioning it. Actually, a lot of them did. But some of them would ask, and rightfully so, oh, you don't have any content on your channel yet. Why is that? And I would just tell them, well, I don't have any content yet, but I will. And I just want to get my audience there so that when I do have my videos up, there's at least some subscribers and there's a higher chance of someone watching it to begin with. So that's another practical step. Another practical step is join as many connecting live shows as possible. Live shows like this, live shows like Sanjay's, live shows like Village, live shows like Maria, live shows like Vera, live shows like who else? Marta. Everybody's live. Join those live shows. Reach out to people. Connect with other people. Don't wait for people to connect to you. Don't wait for someone to comment in the comment section and say, "Oh, I saw you. I subscribed to your channel." Sometimes that happens, but you have to build it up to where you're almost like a recurring guest in their live show, and other people who are recurring guests in their live shows will start to notice you, and then they'll say, oh yeah, it's you, I remember you, I've seen you before, here's my subscribe, I've watched your video, I liked your content, can you return the favor? Something like that. So you want to make sure that you're implementing practical steps in order to make your vision a reality. That's one of the things that you absolutely need to do. That you cannot negotiate that. Also, guys, like the live show if you haven't done so already. Let's pin Vera back as well, and then after Vera we're gonna pin Maria, and then after Maria we're gonna pin Sanjay. So we're gonna pin so we're currently pinning Vera, we're gonna pin Maria next, and then we're gonna pin Sanjay. So let's do it. Also, guys, if you got a channel that isn't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, as I'm trying to get to 8.41, and I literally only need one more subscriber, one more banana in order to get to that level. So if any of you can do that for me, just give me a quick subscribe, then I'll reach 8.41, and then I'll feel good for the day. And yeah, also, it helps to have Duma. Let me put that here, add that as a moderator. Good evening, Master Ruby, and good evening, Dumagat. I hope you're doing well. I'm just going over some points. I was just telling people that going forward, I think it's better for me to schedule my live shows, Master Ruby, so that way you guys get more exposure to people, because I just randomly went live right now and I didn't plan it, didn't let people know, just wanted to see what the sort of reaction would be. So watching from Doha, Qatar. Okay. Oh, Qatar, sorry. Qatar. Yeah, Qatar's really beautiful. Qatar's very beautiful. I actually want to go. I want to go to Qatar, and I want to go to Petra as well. Petra is one of those places I've had that. It's been a thought in the back of my head, but I wanna go there someday. But before the year ends, I'm just gonna go somewhere else in Europe. Like I'm gonna spend Christmas in Italy. So I'm gonna go to Italy in Christmas. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Italy in the Christmas period, and just kind of see a little bit more, because last year I spent Christmas in France, in Paris. This year I'm gonna go to Italy as well, and then next year, very, very, very good chance I'm gonna go to the Philippines. But I just need to section up my time a little bit more. Kuya Mario. Let's add Kuya Mario. Perfect. Okay. Kuya Mario. Guys, like the live show. Yes, like the live show. Help me get to at least 50 likes. If you can get me to at least 50 likes, guys, then that'll be perfect. Come to my place, mate. Boracay. Okay. That's in the Philippines, isn't it? Boracay? Boracay. I'm pretty sure that's in the Philippines. Yeah, I'll think about it. Like I was just planning on going to Manila, maybe, but another island. I don't know. I'll have to see. Another one of Kuya Mario. Kuya means brother, innit? Pretty sure it means brother. Yep. So We're gonna add that in there as well. And then later on, I'm gonna also in the future live shows that I'm gonna do. I already mentioned I'm gonna have a desk, a microphone, nice background, all of that set up. But I'm also gonna have like a call-in show as well, yeah, so that you guys can come in. You can talk over the phone. We can connect to each other, and you can talk to other people. Canal, yes. Hello, Canal. You're gonna get a moderator. Oh, Zay's back. Hey, Zay. I hope you're doing good. Guys, help me get to at least 50 likes because I'm only going to be in here for another, probably maybe another 30, 40 minutes. So it's not that long. So, yep, I've given you all moderators. You can all share your links. You can all share you can share the live show, but you can all share your links. You can share your comments. Let me know your thoughts on things, etc. But yeah, Boracay. Yeah, I might go to Boracay. I'm not sure. It depends. Right now, it's just going to the Philippines. It'll just be Manila's going to be like the base of operations, most likely. But you just have to see what happens when it happens. How am I? Yeah, I'm doing all right, Canal. How are you? How are you? In fact, let's pin Canal up there. He's a great supporter, a great friend of mine as well. Canal. After this, I'm gonna check out more of your videos as well. Yeah. I was just asking people if they have, um, a spare channel. Hit the subscribe button on my current channel so I can reach 8.41 on YouTube because I'm trying to get to at least 9,000 before the end of this year, and I'm certain I can do it. Like I'm pretty sure I can do it, but gonna need a little bit more support for that. So, but obviously I don't just expect free support. I have no problem giving people support as long as they give me support in return. And in addition to that, I want it to be a thing where you guys are supporting each other. Use this as a good I've already given you guys plenty of tips to just growing your brand and stuff like that in general, but it requires a lot of legwork from you. What country are you from? Okay, do you want to know what country I was born and raised in, or like what country my parents are from, and like ethnicity? So if you want to know like nationality in terms of like where I was born and that, so London, UK, hence why I sound like this. But and I live in London right now. I'm currently in London. But in terms of ethnic background, that would be Ghana, West Africa. So that's where both my parents are from, and obviously they came to the UK. Don't know when. I don't ask. I've never asked questions like that. But at some point they came to the UK, and here I am. I'm not gonna give you the details and all of that stuff, but yeah, okay, cool. So moving on from that, yeah, so these live shows, guys, are a very, very, very good networking pool for you to build up your channel, your brand a lot more quicker. But yes, it requires a lot of time and effort on your part, but I promise you it's worth it. You just need to make a practice of doing it every single day because there's always someone that goes live every single day. You need to jump on that. All right, let's pin Sanjay. Let's pin, like, for example, as soon as I'm done with this live show, if any of you are doing a live show later on today, I'm going to jump back onto your live show. So because it's always been a useful thing. Actually, no, wait, Sanjay, let's give Jane some time, and then I promise. Okay, hold on. Here, how are we going to do this? Let's give Jane some time first because I pinned Sanjay before earlier on in the live show. Let's give Jane some time. So it's going to go Jane, then Master Ruby, and then Sanjay. I think we'll do it like that. Yeah, we'll do it like that. So that way everybody gets some shine. Everybody can share their links. They can share your latest thing, anything else like that. Also, guys, let me know if you're on any other platforms that you want support on. So if you have an Instagram page, a Facebook page, a mailing list, a TikTok page, then I'm just thinking you can send me a comment, just comment on any other videos, and then I'll get back to that and I'll see it, and then I'll I'll see it, and then I'll connect back from there, and then we can go forward with that. Oh, I'm getting a bit tired. It's been an hour and 25 minutes already. Damn. But yeah, it's it's always good to jump on live and just really like connect with your audience better. Cool. Bear with me just one quick second, guys. Just catching up on some Instagram messages that are coming in. Okay. Yep. You're going to get a moderator as well. Hello. Okay. So Master Ruby is next. Guys, Master Ruby is another great live show. She does a lot of karaoke, a lot of singing as well. So if you're into singing, you like karaoke, and obviously, yeah, it's a good opportunity to connect with other people, but there's a lot of singing as well that goes on, and she's good at it. So check out Master Ruby's channel, go to her channel, go to her pin link, and connect with her channel and make some friends. Make some friends with Master Ruby. She'll get back to you, and then join her live show, and then make more friends. So can you see the domino effect, guys, of joining people's live shows? Almost every live show that you go in, there's probably like 2 or 3 people in that live show that have their live show, and they're doing it every single day. So every single day is an opportunity for you to build up your YouTube channel even quicker, because there's always going to be someone live where you can support other people and join whatever it is that they're doing. So yeah, so give a bit more time to Master Ruby, and then RYL. Thank you for coming in. I've given you a moderator. I'm gonna put you up next. I'll pin you next, so that way you can get a little bit of exposure as well. Some other people can like and comment on what you're doing, and you can build up your channel a little bit more as well. So let's let's give you the platform now, and then we can. Okay, so we've done Master Ruby, we've done Sanjay, done quite a few people, which is perfect, and we've done Canal as well. Canal JPJ, we've done him as well. So everybody has had a good opportunity to get some new friends now. I've given you guys quite a lot of time. Quite a few people overall have come in and out. As I mentioned earlier today, this was a random live, so there was no scheduling. So there wasn't going to be a massive number of people in here anyway, simply because of the randomness of it. But next one is going to be, I'm going to schedule the next live show after this. I'm going to give it like maybe 5 days, maybe a week until I do the next one, so that way you guys can give yourself some time and allow tons of people to come in, and then you'll get more exposure to more channels. Diddy is out. What, Pete? Diddy, yeah? Thanks for the opportunity. Yeah, no, my pleasure. My pleasure to help. Man, look, if Diddy's out, then he's out. It's not really something that I'm concerned with. I know about what's been happening. People have been talking about P. Diddy and his shenanigans for years. Tons of people have called him out. It's only now that it's become like, public knowledge. But if you really go back and listen to some celebrities, so many people have been talking about the things that P. Diddy has been doing for years. It's not new. It's only new to most people because social media blew it up. But it's not a new thing. Tons of people have known about this guy. I think it would be better to do something bigger because it means I could take more things and do more things for society. Okay. That's lovely. Bear with me, guys. I never said I was okay with it. I never said it was good. I never said it was moral. I never gave a moral stance on any of what he did. All I said was it's not new. Like, tons of people have called P. Diddy out for years for what he's done. Never said I was okay with it. All I just said was, yeah, it's not new. You don't seem to care. Well, I'm not saying it's a good thing that he's done. It's not a good thing that he's done. Obviously, he deserves to be prosecuted. He deserves to have the law thrown at him for the things that he's done. But I'm not going to overly emote about it either, because it's not the forum for that. So, I'll give my 2 cents on it, and that's about it. I think it may be because it means I can take care of. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on anything. But yeah, no, I mean it's a shame. But to be honest with you, if you think about it, A is the same. Let's give you a moderator. A is the same. There are tons of celebrities that are doing crazy stuff right now. Tons of celebrities. So P Diddy's just one of the notable ones. But if you looked at some of the other celebrities and the things that they do in the closet, you'd be shocked. Probably not that far off from the level of uh depravity of what P Diddy does. What do you study? All right, if you want to go back into my educational background, so I finished university like a few years ago, and I studied economics and finance. Right, hence why I work in finance right now, as it's one of the things that I do, like one of the jobs that I do. So finance and economics is the main thing that I did. I did that at university, and after I finished that, I started working in several different industries, working in a finance department, doing boring stuff like bank reconciliations, VAT returns, profit and loss statements for companies. Uh, I don't know if you understand all of that terminology. If you know finance and banking and things like that, then you'll probably have heard some of those terms before. So yeah, that was the main field of study, and obviously the irony of that field is that they say that you need to be good at maths, and I am pretty good at maths. Like I even before university, I studied mathematics at just at a high level, advanced maths in school and things like that. I don't necessarily like finance. I do. I worked in investment operations and exact. You're like me. You're like me. You've worked in basically STEM fields. Okay, the encouragement that we get in the UK. All right, here's how it works, right? And this is probably what goes on everywhere, but I'm only going to speak from my experience being born and raised in London. Now, we're pushed in, or I don't want to say pushed, we're heavily encouraged to join STEM fields. Science, technology, engineering, maths. That's what STEM means for most of you that don't know that. Science, technology, engineering, maths. Fields of study that basically are more productive towards churning the wheel of society. So things like banking, money, being a doctor, law, things like that, like all the big money sort of sectors. And with my siblings, we were all kind of heavily encouraged in that direction. Like my brother studies law right now. I do finance. He does law. My sister did what was it? She did law and journalism. So it's one of those things where we were pushed into that, but we don't necessarily love it. My brother's different. He loves law. He wants to be a lawyer, and he's doing his bar professional course and all this other stuff. When I finished uni and when I finished my economics degree, I started doing specific fields of study in terms of finance. But I realized very quickly that I don't really want to do that for the rest of my life. Like I'll do it now because I'm still in my 20s. Age isn't really a huge factor per se. It's more the commitments. Like I'm not married. I don't have kids or anything like that. Um, I don't have like huge obligations that will demand for me to have a super stable income. So because of that, I've got a lot more freedom and mobility to try different fields out, to make different investments out. Obviously, if you are married and have kids, then you can still do that, but you naturally you're going to have to invest some of that time and money into other things. You don't have as much flexibility, which is what you chose. If you have like a partner and kids, then you chose that. This is something you're going to have to square with. But going back to what I was saying, so I realized very quickly that finance isn't something that I chose myself. It was something that was, I don't want to say forced upon me, but it was heavily encouraged for me to do that because I was good at maths and I liked maths. So people just put two and two together and said, oh, economics, finance, money, you do that. And for a while, I liked it. When I finished university, when I graduated with my degree, I started working in central London. And for those of you who know London and are familiar with London, I started working in central London, which East Central London, which is it's like the heart of commerce. All the, well, not all, but most of the big corporations and organizations and stuff like that are either in central London or in a place called Canary Wharf. So I started working there, and I did the whole thing of having my degree and getting my suit on, working in one of those massive buildings and working in the finance department. Work your way up the corporate ladder, as it seems. But once you get in the corporate field, you start to realize that it's almost like a double-edged sword, especially if it's something that you don't really want to do. You're going to be working long hours. The work almost never ends, even though they say it's 9 to 5. Believe me, you're going to get loads of messages outside of hours. Like, you could get messages at 11 o'clock at night when you're trying to sleep, and your manager's letting you know about some big project you need to do the next day or anything like that. It can be very annoying. Also, the commute time as well is something you need to factor in, like driving into central London or taking the train or public transport, things like that. Uh, there's a whole list of factors that I never really thought about deeply at the time, because I was just caught up in the euphoria of, oh wow, I finished university. I've got this amazing degree, and now I'm in central London, and my parents are so proud of me, and I'm working at this big organization, and I'm doing finance, and I'm walking across the streets of Bank Station. For those of you who don't know London, you probably won't know most of these places that I'm mentioning, but I'm in Moorgate, I'm in Monument, I'm in Bank Station, I'm at London Bridge, and I've got my suit on, and I've got my smart shoes on, and I feel important, and I understand all of that. But then the novelty of that, once you do it for like a year, that dies down really quickly, and then the reality of things starts to kick in. Even worse, if you get married and have kids, I'm not saying anything bad about that, but your dependency on that job has increased 1,000-fold, because now you have a wife or a husband to, you have a family now to contribute towards, and it's going to be harder for you. And if you're a person where you say, you know what, I don't really like working for someone, I want to, Goga, how you doing, Goga? Good friend of mine. Goga, I'm just giving people a little bit of background of what I do, and because someone asked me a question of what I do for study and work and all that other stuff, and I'm just giving them my perspective on that. So I'm glad you're here, Goga. I'm glad you made it. Goga, this was a very random live, by the way. This is like my third live show. The other day, Goga, I had like 200 people in it, but I only get those kind of numbers when I schedule it in and let people know like a week in advance that I'm gonna do a live show. If I come on randomly, there's a good number of people that come in, but if you're here, Goga, because you want to get big numbers, you're probably gonna have to wait until next week and give it a week to schedule, so that like you got 200 people in here, and you can get more support. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, yeah. So I realized very quickly that I don't necessarily enjoy working for other people, especially in an office environment. I prefer working for myself. I prefer um, doing my own projects that I have more control over, and but then you screwed up with the down. You also without stable income. Yeah, you started good, but then you screwed it up with the down after being consistent for a year. Also, without stable income, you are nothing. You can't do anything, so you always need that job. Yeah. Like you, that's the thing. I'm getting to how I did it, right? How I'm able to do both. So I started out after I graduated. I started out as full-time finance. Like there was no business, there was no nothing like that. That was it. Like that was the stable income, and that was it. But when COVID came in, and I started to realize just how having a job is not the secure answer that you're looking for, because they can get rid of you at any time for any reason. In the firm that I was working at, one of the big jobs that I had was, if you're in London, if you're in the UK, there's an organization, a massive organization called the Royal British Legion, right? I was working in their office in central London, and I loved it. Like I enjoyed the work itself. It wasn't bad. I did a lot of banking work, and the team that I had was, a lot of people in their 20s like me. So it was fun. It was fun at the time. But then when I realized after COVID that, a lot of these jobs, they can get rid of it just like that. What you think is a stable income can disappear at any moment. You don't have as much control over your time and over your freedom. And in addition to that, you've also got to factor in, is it the life that you really want to live? Because if you want to do things like traveling around the world and create your own thing, you're not going to be able to do that if you're working full time in an office. Like they'll give you annual leave, but the annual leave that you'll get will be insignificant. It'll be 2 weeks you might get a whole month off, but they won't let you take that month off all in one go. And because obviously there's other people that need to cover for you and you need to give as much notice as possible. My point is you don't have as much freedom as you think you have, and you're basically selling your time for money to survive. So how my plan was, do reduced hours in finance and invest more time in your business, in entrepreneurial sort of ventures. Now, how I've sectioned it is I've got my business, which is making quite a bit of money right now. We lost your audio for a bit. Can you hear me now, Goga? Yeah? So I've got my own business, which has, I'm not boasting, but it's got several clients and some other channels of income. And then there's a job that I have at a gym where I can basically, I can train my clients in there. I train their clients, but I can train my clients in there and I can record content in there for free, which is very useful because you don't want to have to be paying another organization to rent out their room. Ideally, you want to keep the cost of business as low as possible. And if I can get a private studio where I can get my cameraman and editor in there and we can just shoot content in there for hours without being interrupted, then that's a very good asset. Hold on, let me see here. True, but there's something called permanent contract or jobs with flexible hours. If you need to make a project for yourself, your goal must be getting crazy amount. Yeah, of course, yeah. Like, I'm not telling people to. I don't believe in quitting your job 100% and then becoming an entrepreneur 100% of the time. Sometimes people do that and it works for them. What I do is I do things more strategically with a little bit of a long game. There's a transition that I do where how I work is I make sure that there's a stable amount of money coming in every single month outside of business. So business wise, my business is making money, but I don't consider that the stable income just yet. You want to keep like maybe 2 or 3 jobs that you're doing on. You're going to be very busy, but that's the price that you pay for growing your own thing. You want to keep maybe 2 jobs that you're doing outside of business that will give you a stable income every single month that don't require too much of your time. Now, the fortunate thing with things like finance is that you can do it remote. You don't need to be in the office in order to do your job. With the one I'm at right now, it requires me to be in the office, but even then, I don't need to be in the office that long. So the trade-off isn't too bad. But you want to find a job where one of them requires you can just be at home. So that way you just clock in, get it done, make the money, clock out, and then the rest of the time you can invest towards building your business up, building your brand up, whatever your project is. So you want to divide your streams of income and you want to categorize it. How I do it is I'm like, right, business money is on one side and it's not stable yet. You haven't built the business up, even though it's making money, it's not at the point yet where I'm 100% comfortable with saying, okay, I'm going to get rid of all my jobs. I used it to replace one of them, but not all of them, not yet. In 2025, I'll be able to do that because I've got a plan with that, which is working. Then from there, you want to reduce the amount of hours that you're doing in your job and invest that towards the business, but try to maintain as much stable income as possible. And then you stay in that situation, build your business up, get as much free time, and then you'll be able to convert all of your time into the business and replace all your jobs with that. So, okay, let me see here. Wish you the best, bro. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm just, giving people tips. Apex, I will now use my role model. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you, Mazon. Yeah, stick around, and you're going to learn a few things. I may be young, but I've managed to get a few things with what I'm trying to do. So you'll be able to learn from me. I'll be able to learn from you, and vice versa. But yeah, as I was saying, you want to be able to get to a point where you can say, all right, for 30 hours every single week, I'm working 2 or 3 jobs. Now, out of the jobs that you're working, make sure that one of those jobs that you're working is helping you with your business. Even though it's not business money, you want to make sure that one of those, I will download your ebook, Fat Loss. Yeah, no, you can't download the book.
I send it to people through email. So it has to be something where if you go on the landing page and you put your name and your email, then I see it on one of my portals, and then I send you the ebook from there. But you can't download the ebook, not yet at least. There's a sign up page for it. Brother, when should I do mobility exercise? I basically do weightlifting. I must read your RYL. If you want to read my ebook, then you need to go to my YouTube about page. You know the YouTube page where it tells you how many total views you have and when you started, or the channel description page. If you go to the channel description page, you'll see three links there. You'll see a TikTok link, an Instagram link, and a link to my weight loss ebook. Right? Click that link, put your name and your email address there. It's completely free. I'll see you as a new contact on my mailing list, and then I'll send you the ebook. I had like 20 new people join my mailing list last night, so I've got quite a few emails I need to send out. But um, yeah, when quick question: when should you do mobility training? Do mobility training. You can do mobility training almost every day. Now, there's going to be some exercises that are quite intense, but mobility. Just so that people know the difference between flexibility and mobility, right? Flexibility targets more of the muscles. So your how elastic your muscles are, how far your muscles can stretch to a certain point before they stop. That's flexibility. In just the most basic description I can give, that's flexibility. Mobility is more your joints and how mobile and supple your joints are. So sometimes flexibility and mobility exercises can overlap, but when you hear mobility, just think of training your body joints to be stronger. Your joints are your mobility, muscles, and how far they can stretch is flexibility. Like if you try to touch your toes right now, that is a flexibility exercise that's targeting your hamstrings. So you're pulling on the hamstrings of your muscles. You're stretching your hamstrings. That's not a mobility exercise. A mobility exercise for like your hips would be if you did a squat. If you did a squat and stayed there as long as possible, that's stretching out the joints of your hips. So there's a fine line between flexibility and mobility, but in the most basic description, that's the difference. Joints for mobility, muscles for Goga says it perfectly. Joints versus muscle. Flexibility is muscle. Mobility is joints. So just remember that next time. They're not the same thing. They're really not the. You can be very flexible, and your joints like you can be very flexible and still not have that good. Your okay. Your mobility can be pretty good. Your flexibility can be pretty good, but uh, just because you're very flexible may not necessarily translate into great mobility in some exercises. It depends. But yeah, just to bottom line it, guys. If you want that ebook, you can't download it anywhere. There's no link that I have on any of my social media pages where you can download that. You have to go to my. You can either go on my Instagram page and click on the bio link, and then it will say free weight loss ebook, and then you put your name in there, your email address in there, and then I see it on my list, and then I send that out to you as a PDF document, and then you can read it. So you can't download it. But yeah, quickly going back to what I said because we still got like 10 minutes left. Um, I yeah. So here's what you do. Here's what you do. You then make sure that of the jobs that you're doing, one of them is a job that you're just doing for the money. You don't really care that much about it. You're just in and out. But another job that you're doing, which will provide more stable income, has to help you in your business. Like, for example, like with what I'm doing, one of the jobs I have outside of working in finance, another job that I have is working in the gym, and I love that job. It's great. But more than just the money, it's giving me the manager lets me use that studio for free to train my own clients in there and to record YouTube content in there without paying rent. So that's a job that is paying me good money every single month, but it's also giving me resources that I need to fuel my own agenda. You want to get at least one job that's giving you a stable income, but that will also help you in your bit. Like, for example, let's say you're a hairdresser, right? Let's say you're listening to me right now and you say, Bernard, I'm a hairdresser. So let's say you, like me, you work in finance, but
your real passion is hairdressing and you want to be a hairdresser in the future and you want to have your own shop, your own store, your own online brand of hairdressing, whatever it is. One job I would say is, okay, do a finance job, but do it like part-time, reduced hours, so that you don't have to be in the office that much. And if you can, make sure that job is a remote job or hybrid. So you don't need to go in that much, or you don't need to go in at all. You can just wake up, have a shower, clean yourself, open up your laptop, do your 5 hours or 10 hours, however long it is. And then from there, you clock off and then you do whatever else you need to do. That's the one job you need. Another job that you need is a hairdressing job that will help you with building up your own hairdressing brand. So get a part-time job in a hairdressing unit somewhere that will help you to build up your own clientele as well, network, get some experience, on-hand experience, and maybe the CEO or manager, if you get to work that closely with them, will be able to help you out as well in establishing your own sort of hairdressing thing. So that's the two things that you need to be doing in terms of stable income. And then on the side of that, your third income source is then your business. So whether you're selling a product or training clients or both, or you're using social media as well, things like that, that's the third section where you're like, okay, this money over here, it's not as stable yet as the others. Like with my brand, there are times when it makes a lot of money, and then there are times where it dies down a bit because obviously some clients are a little busy and everything else. But another thing that you want to do is you don't want to, with your own business and brand, you don't want to just have one stream of income with that either. You want to make sure that you have several streams of income with it. Pioneers Vlog. Hello, how you doing? Let's pin Pioneers Vlog. Everyone go to Pioneers Vlog and connect with his or hers channel as well. Share some support. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that your brand or business, whatever it is, has several channels of income so that you don't put so much pressure on your clients to pay you money. What you want, like, you can have online courses, you can have a mobile, like for fitness. I'm not sure about, tech or hairdressing because it's not my field. But with fitness, there's so many ways that you can generate income from it without even needing clients. It's good to have clients if that's what you're going for. But eventually what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to have like online courses, a website, mobile phone trading app, an online merch store where people can buy merch from, social media monetization. So there's YouTube, but then there's another platform called Uscreen where you can set the monthly fee to whatever amount you want, and everybody that watches you on Uscreen pays you a certain amount of money. So, brother, are you provide sponsorship study for level 3? You want me to sponsor you for? Well, I mean, I would ask this: what do I get out of that investment? If you want me to sponsor you for, studies, if I were to do that, what do I get out of it that makes my investment worthwhile? So I wouldn't necessarily say no to it. You just need to provide me with a good enough deal where if I give you the money, it then becomes a thing where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm making a good return on investment. This doesn't feel so bad. I feel great giving you that money. But I don't just give money out like that. I need to, what am I getting out? What am I getting in return from that? But anyway, yeah, going back to what I was saying. You want to make sure that there are several different ways eventually that you generate income. And if you have clients, you don't want to be pushy with payments. Like, I'm never pushy with my clients' payments. They always pay me on time. Vast majority of the time, they always pay me on time because I'm not pushy with them. I'm not trying to force money out of them. And because I've got other streams of income coming in, it puts less pressure on the business and it puts less pressure on them. So that's another thing that you want to think about. And eventually, when I get my website up and running, mobile phone training app, online courses, merch store, social media. See, I've just named 5 different ways outside of making clients. And but my agenda is to build up as much online stuff as possible so that within the next 18 months, I can go around and I can start traveling, sacrifice any without having to sacrifice money. So that's what I've been working towards, and it's been working so far. But I've got one final plan to sort of punch it forward, which I'm going to be launching in 2025, which will be my own, it'll be my solid training work. It'll be like a 12-week training program that people can have. and I'm gonna have leaflets distributed all across London. Like I'm gonna have like 35,000 about 35,000 leaflets distributed all across London with like the details on it. And for my online plan to work, all I want is like 4 more online clients, and then that's it. I'll be able to replace everything else that I'm doing. Well, I won't replace everything. There'll be one thing that I will keep, the gym place that I'll keep, but I'll be able to basically work online most of the time, and I'll be able to travel around more for long periods of time. So if I'm in, so I could look at, say, India, and I could say, you know what, I'm going to stay in India for 3 months, and I can do that because I don't work for anyone else. I work for myself, and I don't need to be in the UK to make that money. I can just open up my laptop and work online, and then I'll be good. Obviously, as long as you get your visa and your accommodation sorted out, then you'll be fine. So, guys, you need to think about more about what kind of lifestyle you want to have. Do you want to be stuck in the country or town or city that you were born in, or do you want to travel around more and do it more on your terms? Because if you work at the 9 to 5 sort of routine, then they're not going to give you enough time to be able to really do what you want to do. Work mobility, amazing. Yeah, like you want to. The irony, Goga, is that you want to be physically mobile and flexible, but you also want to make your work and your money situation as flexible as possible, guys, so that it gives you the freedom to go off and connect with other people. Like I could, Goga, you're in Kenya, right? Next year, I could look at it and be like, you know what? I'm completely online now. I've been transitioning into online more, but I'm completely online now. Goga is doing like a project, and Goga's reaching out to people saying, hey, I'm doing an event in Kenya, and it's going to be a good event, and I can get like a meeting with fellow content creators in the fitness space. I could look at that and say, hey, you know what? I've got the time to go to that because I don't have a boss telling me that I can only go for 2 weeks. I can go to Kenya. I can stay there for a long time as long as I get my visa, which would be easy. Get like a visitor visa. Stay there for stay there for like 2 or 3 months. Stay there for a long period of time, and then enjoy. You can still do your work online, and then have some fun afterwards, and then it's great. And then you scale things up from there. So you have more freedom, more time to do what you want, and like Goga says, you're the boss. Exactly, you're the boss. And that is kind of the trajectory I'm on now. If you spoke to me 4 years ago, if you spoke to me like 5 years ago, then I was more on the path of becoming a CFO. Brother, give me again answer, please. I missed your answer due to pioneer, man. I went through a whole speech. I gave a whole speech. Okay, look, in a nutshell, all I was basically saying is you want to you basically want to make your money options as flexible as possible. You want to make sure that the stable money that you have, one of those jobs, you're just doing it, you just clock in, clock out. Another job is a job that's helping you towards your business. And the example I gave was, let's say you're a hairdresser and you work part-time in a hairdressing like place. That job needs to help you with your own hairdressing business so that you're getting more value from being there than simply a paycheck. You want to make sure that you're connecting with people, you're getting tips from the manager, you're asking them how they did it. Some people might even be future clients of yours or customers of yours, and you're looking at the salon, like the hairdressing salon, and you're looking at it and you're like, okay, what kind of products are they selling in-house, like in that store? And when obviously I'm not into hairdressing, I'm just using it as an example. If you're starting a hairdressing store, maybe you need to start getting products like that, and then you start thinking about how you can get those products and how you can get all of that running for as cheap of a cost as possible. You want to keep the cost of business as low as possible, so that you don't have to spend so much money to keep it running. And as you grow, as you get more people on social media and more customers and more email contacts and social media and monetization and all that, then you can start to invest a little bit more to expand your business up even more and create more mobility in things like your online money, if that's the model that you've scheduled for, and then you'll be fine. So you just need to have a plan in place, understand what you really want, have a plan in place, and then from there keep working at it. It's going to take a while, I've been fortunate enough to get to the point where I'm at with it, and if I keep going, which I will, next year I'll be able to be fully online, and I could replace one of my other, because right now I've got like 5 clients. I've got my 2 jobs, and then I've got my 5 clients, and then I've got the online stuff, and I also have a clothing line with it. I don't know if you've seen, but I have a friend of mine in the Philippines. She's she's a supermodel as well. Like, she's really good at what she does. This is what I'm saying, guys. This is why it's good to network with people, go out of your comfort zone, talk to new people, engage in conversation with new people. Brother, you live in London. Yeah, I live in London. I live in London. But this is what I'm saying, guys. Use social media as a place to really connect with new people, because that way you never know kind of what opportunities you can open up for yourself. And also go to business networking events as well. Like, just, wherever city, wherever country or city you're in, just type that in on Google. Type in business networking events. Get a business card and dress up nice and go to some networking events. Like, next week, I'm going to be going to a nice business networking event in Canary Wharf. And don't wait for your friends. Don't do any of that. Just go there yourself. Just get it done. Just meet new people. Say, hey, I'm so and so. This is my business. This is my brand. This is what I do. And they'll exchange contacts with you. Get a business phone. Add those people on your contacts. Connect with each other. See how you can be mutually beneficial with each other. You need to be social. You need to learn how to have conversations with people, be a good communicator, and get along with people, and be willing to help other people so that they'll help you, and that way you'll grow whatever it is that you're trying to do much quicker. I promise you that. Heaven of Tech. Let's see. Hey guys. All right, guys. Look, it's been 2 hours. I'm gonna go now. Hopefully, I've done enough to support you all. But one last note is I'm gonna schedule a new live show so that more people can join in. Because I've said it several times throughout the live show, but I'm gonna aviation traveler. Hello. Yes, let's add you as a moderator as well. Thumbs up. Yeah, that means thumbs up in it, right? In Tagalog, that means thumbs up. So appreciate that. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to schedule the next live show so that way you guys can join in, and there'll be plenty more people when I schedule it. There's like nearly at least 100 people that join when I schedule it. So that would be really good. So I hope I've managed to help you guys out, and take care. All right, later, guys.